Hi everybody, Cindy McCormick here. We are so excited about these college application and essay workshops we've been running this summer. And knowing teenagers, and when they come home from a workshop or a class and we parents say, how'd it go? What'd you do? And they say, it went great, it was fine. We're like, well, what does that mean? Understanding that, I thought, how about we put together a video and explain to you what was covered in these workshops so you know what you can ask your students specifically about. So we start off with kind of a philosophy here about the why and the how of the application and essay process. So it really goes into this buyer and seller model. From 9th grade through 11th grade, you're a student and maybe you have this idea about which colleges you would apply to someday, right? They'd apply to, they're shopping, maybe a tour, maybe a college fair, just thinking about what kind of colleges they want to apply to. That was the shopping part. You have the power. But now that you're launching your applications and essays, the students are the sellers and the colleges have the power because they are choosing which students to invite to their campuses that will round it out. So it's really a marketing process. So let's get into how we prepare them to market their applications. So on day one, it's all about the applications. The purpose of that day is to give the kids information with an organized plan and tools to really get that plan executed all the way down to the expectations of the recipients of the application, the colleges. So we break it into 4 sections. 1, the types of applications. For example, you know about the University of California application if you're here in California. There's also the common application. There's a coalition application. The Cal State University system has a separate application, and some schools use their own specific site applications. Part 2 of that is a spreadsheet. I love this spreadsheet. We think it's an invaluable tool that the students can't really apply without because it's so well organized. It has 4 tabs. The first tab is just creating a good college list, making sure it's healthy with a reach range and safety schools, target schools, safety schools, and a checklist with a timeline of what to do each month. Now, the real essence of this day is the application checklist tab of the spreadsheet. Here we go. We've got their colleges. We break down what type of applications, when to apply, whether regular decision, early action, etc. We help them know when to apply, really those deadlines, how to demonstrate interest, how to choose a major and when it's important or not important, how to get their activities written, how to get their test scores sent in if they should, COVID, reactions here, should they send in test scores, sending in their transcripts, how to do that, how to understand when to write letters of rec, how to get them, how to get a really good one, all the way down to tours, interviews, and follow-up. Okay, part 3 of that application workshop day is the resources we share. Vetted resources that help them search colleges, research what they want about each one and know if they found the right fit, data about whether or not that's a good fit college, financial aid, whether it's merit or need-based information, and key websites with detailed information. Then the 4th part of that application day is the follow-up. Once your student has applied, they need to continue demonstrating interest, but not at every single college. We'll let them know how to, when to, and why to. We also help them make a portal or understand the purpose of a portal, the way the colleges will communicate with them when they get admitted or not, and frequently asked questions, how to get those answered through the specific colleges. Now, they leave day 1 with just the basic application, everything know-how. Day 2, essays. Let's get started. The purpose of day 2 is how to write a really strong, authentic, strength-highlighting essay, but different types, and how to get those activities written about because there's a section on the application for that. Now, disclaimer. Some parents might think, oh, my kid went to this workshop. Do they have a finished product? How's the essay come out? We don't do that. We get them started. We give them lots of tools and exercises to help them develop a thesis, help them develop a theme, a topic. What are they going to write about? And we get them started all the way to building a rough draft or outlining. But they will not have a finished draft because that is a time-consuming process. but we do empower them with information. So 5 sections on essay day. 1 is the personal essay, the big story. We should go over the different prompts. We do the exercises I just talked about and have them all the way to the outline process. Then the second thing we do is talk about supplemental essays. Those are school specific. They will have a specific topic. There is often overlap. So we make sure they can repurpose essays without falling into pitfalls of it seeming inauthentic or generic. So we teach them that. Then part 3, the UC Personal Insight Question, otherwise known as PIQ. We review those prompts. We do some exercises to help them pick which prompts to answer, the right topics, the expectations of the UCs, outline exactly how to write them and what not to do and what to do. Part 4 of essay day is the activities and honors, and that's how to write your activities and what's expected of them. So we give examples. We have a lot of information for them to look at so they make sure they have all they need to do a really strong activity write-up, whether it's on a UC app or a Common App. Okay, the last part of the essay day is basic writing tips. As you know, they've been learning these writing tips throughout school, but it would be irresponsible of me or us not to go over those again and reiterate the importance of being relatable, of good grammar, of all the specific effective techniques which make their essay powerful and resonate and get remembered by that admissions officer. So, in summary, we have shared a lot of info with the kids. They're probably a little blurry-eyed, probably a little bit excited. We have also given you these links. We emailed them to you before the workshops, so any resources I talk about, you can get a hold of those yourself and go a little bit deeper. Now, your student is off, they're ready to apply, they're ready to write essays. What next? Well, they are completely empowered to do it. But should they want a little additional support, we have a writing team. We have all kinds of options for you to pursue should you want to. So we have a la cartes. Maybe you want 1 or 2 sessions face-to-face, your student with one of our writing experts. Or we have remote. They write their essay, they send it to us online. We give them some feedback and some grammatical suggestions, etc. And then the third option we call an essay 4-pack. Those are 4 one-on-one 75-minute sessions where we do everything from help them continue brainstorming, outlining, getting their thoughts on paper, getting all that organized, and then we also provide feedback, suggestions, helping them get it narrowed down to a killer essay. So I would love to hear from you if there's any feedback you have for us. And also I want you to know the purpose behind what we're doing. Yes, we want them to get into college. Yes, we want them to be successful. But we also want them to go through this journey of self-discovery. That is why we love what we do. These students are growing up right before our eyes, and soon enough they're going to be independent and off on their own. So this exercise and this journey with us is an important transition from being under your roof to being maybe out there independently with a little bit more pride and confidence about who they are. So thank you so much. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.